Welcome back guys. First of all, I do apologize for the AC noise. I wish I didn't have to do it, but it's still sunny Florida in the summer, so it's already hot outside. It's 8 a.m. It's already storming outside, so we're having thunderstorms. People wonder why you can't drive this car in the summer. It's either A, too hot, or it's the thunderstorms. The best time is fall, spring, and winter times. Those are the best times in Florida to drive these vehicles, but it gives us time to actually work on them too. So as you can see, I got the tires off. The car is on jack stands. So what's going on? Well, if you guys follow my Instagram, then you guys know kind of what already happened. But the car is not finished. There are certain things that we're waiting on. We're going to go ahead and talk about that in a few moments. Now I want to give a quick shout out to Nolan at Nolan's Motorsports. You can actually find him on YouTube and also on Instagram. I contacted Nolan and I asked him straight up, what do you think about your setup? Why did I talk about his setup? Is because I wanted to refresh my suspension. There are things that's done with this vehicle. It's 25 years of age. It can have bad bushings, it can have bad shocks. There's different things that can happen with these vehicles with age. Well, knowing that, I wanted to go ahead and buy some new coilovers. And plus, I wanted to get rid of the ugly gap that we have. Well, normally you don't really notice it until you see all your friends having theirs actually lowered. So you could go with lowering springs or a coilover set. Now, I did a lot of research. On which one to actually buy. Now, I did go ahead and buy a particular brand. Some people love them, some people hate them. Some people call them cheap, but it was really between KW and this other brand. These are the two brands that I could really afford, and just really came down to, you know, I thought that the other one was a better bang for its buck, and that's the reason why I chose it. But let's go ahead and talk about the install. The install was a little bit challenging. It wasn't too difficult because I did have a couple of my biker guys over. We did it together. We did this whole car in 4 hours. Now we are waiting the end links. That's the reason why the car is still up on jacks. The end links should be here on the 14th. We did get the front ones in, but the rears are still pending. And this is some of the things that you don't realize until you actually take off the wheels and start doing the install of what parts you may need. So if you're about to do a install of the coilovers, just go ahead and order the front and rear end links. That way, if they're bad, go ahead and replace them. If not, you can take them back to the place you get them, whether it's AutoZone, Discount Auto Parts, or if you ordered them online through Summit or wherever you got them, you can send them back, okay? But having them there is so crucial because you don't realize it until you take off the wheels. And so you really start looking at it and saying, well, does it need to be updated? So let's go ahead here, dive in here and take a look at, well, how I thought that the install went on the Dodge Viper.
Hey guys, let's take a look here at the front left suspension on the vehicle. I am holding the camera. This is one of the reasons why I say that this is the cleanest driven Gen 2 out there. Look at how clean this is. Everything here is super clean. You can see the different stuff here. I don't know really what that was written on here. I'm still trying to figure that out. Working on that. But look how clean this car is. I mean, this car is super clean. But the most difficult thing is actually getting off these end links. You know, you got to use your jack to jack up the suspension, a rubber mallet to help, you know, move the sway bar. But once you get that piece out right there, this is such an easy install. It's not difficult at all. I heard the Gen 3 is a little bit more difficult. But the Gen 2, oh, it's really easy. It's just getting that part off. And once that part comes off, guys, it is super, 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 super easy. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rear. And the rear is easy as well. I mean, again, it's the end links. Now we're waiting for the rear end links to come in, as you can see right here. But once they come in, this will be ready to be put back together. And yeah, I can't wait. But again, you know, you don't realize what's wrong until you take the car apart. So let's go ahead here. And I will be doing a video on the Hennessy Viper. It's sold on Bring a Trailer. So this car will be gone. But yeah, we're gonna do a video about that very soon. Again, I mean, it's very, very easy to install. It's just the rear end links and the actual putting in of the coilovers is super easy. Super, super easy. And then the front, right, you know, you can just look how clean. I mean, this is what I love about my car. I know a lot of people, they could care less about it. They just want it for the performance aspect. For me, it's just seeing how new this car looks, and it's 25 years old. You can tell that's been really taken care of. Now, I did clean the suspension. It wasn't this clean when I started the process. But naturally, when you have everything off, it's a perfect time to go in and just refreshen everything. Get the parts that need to be replaced. Replace those parts when everything is apart, and put everything back together. But just making things that people normally would never see or care about. It's just taking that extra time just to make it that's a little bit more, well, I would say pleasing to the eye. But it's a little more perfectionist in me to make sure that this car is in tip-top condition. This car has just under 39,000 miles. I absolutely love this car. So as you can see, I got the hood up a little bit. You know, it's when we're actually working on the car, it goes completely up just in case if something happens. I don't want a tool or anything hitting the side of here and damaging the hood. But the install of the coilovers themselves isn't really that challenging. Now the stickers on the BC coilover, they're already coming off, so I don't know if anybody else is having that issue with theirs, but I have a feeling the stickers will be gone probably within 6 months. I mean, they're already peeling and they don't stay on there. Hopefully that's not an indication of their quality on this particular set. But yeah, the BC coilover stickers are already coming off. But overall, I'm excited. The car should feel different, especially with the end links and the new coilovers. I know a lot of people say that they can't really tell much difference between the OEM versus the BC coilovers. Maybe I can tell a difference, maybe I can't. I will give you an updated video about my experience once the car has been put back together. But guys, thanks for watching this video as always. God bless and take care.